And another thing I will have to do is once I get the oil return flange, I'll have to just custom make a little dash 10 line. Like I said, I already have the dash 10 welded inside the oil pan, and then once I have the one installed, it'll be an easy little kind of like turn down a little piece. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started on all of the downpipe stuff, and we'll kind of see how it all goes. Like I said, I do have a dual regulator on the way. Like I said, I'm probably gonna do the majority of it without back purging it. I don't even have enough argon. I'm not really worried a whole lot about this. If it was like a exhaust manifold I was making or something, I'd be more worried about it, but it should be here tomorrow, and I doubt I'm gonna get the entire thing finished today, but I am gonna back purge the majority of it. I just want to start. I might even just do all the tacking tonight and not complete the entire welds tonight. So, because I do want to back purge it all. So I do have the dual regulator on the way, and I need to fill this tank, refill the tank back up as well. So, but yeah, we are gonna get started on this real quick, and I'll kind of just take you guys along. Record. Alright guys, so I've kind of just been working at it a little. I don't think I've showed you what I've gotten done over here, but I've kind of tacked up a few pieces, and it is going to be a super tight fit. Let me see. So yeah, it's going to go all the way down, but I did kind of run out of my little pie cuts that I purchased. I only had 4, that's all I had in stock. So I ran down to the store. I bought this bigger blade because cutting this 4 inch is actually, it wasn't cutting through with a smaller blade, so I went and bought, I think this is a 12-inch blade. I'm trying to get a bandsaw. I'm looking at this one at Harbor Freight right now, but I'm trying to just do some work tonight. And this is the quickest thing I can do. I am gonna be getting a bandsaw soon. It'll make this so much easier, but I got 4 pieces cut. How I did this was I set the saw to 7 degrees. So you cut 7 degrees one way and 7 degrees the other. And then you'll get your little pie cuts. And as you can see, these will just go together and it'll make a turn. I should have probably went a bigger angle on these. I am gonna be doing these. I think the next one I might go with like a 10 degree so I can get a sharper turn. But like I said, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna be trying to do. So I got the one tacked up on here, and this one is actually gonna be coming down through it. It is kind of hard to show you because it's kind of hard for me to see as well. But like I said, I am gonna try and see what I can do with these pieces. The biggest part, or like the biggest struggle I guess, is just trying to prep these things. I don't really have the proper prepping tools, so literally what I'm doing is I'm taking this big file, I'm filing the insides down because I really have nothing to go inside with it, and then I'm just taking the little grinder over here and grinding this little outside edge, and as you can see, it does fit perfectly flat, so everything should kind of tack up really nice. There shouldn't be no gaps. As you see, there's no play with it, so everything is good. I'm not sure if these are going to be a big enough angle, but like I said, I'm just going to try and keep going. It's pretty hard to show you guys, but I will definitely show you as much as I can. But yeah, so I'm just going to see what I can make with these and keep going. I know we're kind of jumping way from where we originally started, but this is what the actual downpipe is looking like. Let it focus real quick. We've got a bunch of pipe. I mean, this is really the only way we could get this thing to fit. The AC line kind of runs this way. You know, we gotta like kind of come away from it so we can avoid the exhaust manifold. And we got like a little sharp bend right here, and then we're gonna come down here, so we gotta miss the frame. So we really couldn't add any huge straight pieces in here. As you can see, we got two little ones right here, but we got one more little piece down here, and then I'm gonna add the V-band on there, and that's where we're going to be able to like disconnect and connect the actual downpipe. We'll throw this in the car real quick. Hopefully it still fits with this last piece we just added. And then yeah, I'll try and show you guys what it looks like. It's pretty hard to see, but yeah, we'll see what it looks like. All right guys, so I didn't hardly record any of this, but I did finish up all of the downpipe. It's all right. I was really struggling with kind of like some of the welds. It's fully penetrated, but it was like something like this right here. I don't know, I was just really struggling with it. It was my first time doing stainless. I mean, it's not terrible, but I would have liked it definitely to be better than what it is. But this is going to get all exhaust wrap anyway. I do have the turbo blanket came in, and the exhaust wrap came with it. So hopefully it fits in here. Me adding on just this little piece right here made it kind of hard to fit, and I still have to add this one piece, this one pie cut, and then it should tie into that perfectly and go right up underneath the truck. So I'm gonna see kind of how that all works. I did get all the stainless bungs. I got finally I think this is 3/8 NPT for the IAT sensor, intake air temp sensor. So this will screw in right here, and I can get that welded on. Where is it at? I got this plug. What I might do with the old MAF is I might try and run it back up through the back, and try and plug the intake air temp sensor somewhere, probably like right here or something. I do want to get it lower, but these wires clearly aren't long enough. So as of right now, what I'm going to do is, hopefully this didn't get tweaked too much while welding. What I did is I just did like sections at a time, coming down here, flipped it, did the other side, flipped it again, did another side. Like, I try to do it as best as possible. I mean, I think it looks decently good. But yeah, so I'm gonna test fit it real quick on the truck and see and make sure everything still clears and all that. Oh, and another thing, I did finally get the oil feed fitting, and I don't know if you can really see it down there, but right here is the oil drain fitting. I'm gonna leave that loose. It is pretty short, so I'm gonna leave it loose just until I get what's it called, the dash 10 oil line. So yeah, I'm gonna test fit this real quick and we'll see. Alright guys, so I did try it on last time and it didn't quite fit up after welding it all. I mean, it tweaked just a hair. So I did end up cutting this last piece, and now what I'm gonna do, because this does fit really easy in, that little extra piece was making it a little hard, so I'm just gonna weld one of these little 4-inch V-band clamps on. I'm gonna get that all tacked up, and then I'm gonna start working on, so it comes down to about right up under here, and I'll show you guys after I get it done. But I need to make one more, like probably a 10 degree on both sides, so I can get this. Let me see if I can show you up through here, so that way it fits all nice and how it's supposed to. And then I am gonna have to make a little hanger for it as well. There's already a hanger down here, but I am just gonna weld like a little stainless steel rod wherever I need it on this pipe. And while I'm down there, I am going to, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna put my O2 bung, well, I don't know, I might stick the O2 sensor bung, honestly probably way up here somewhere. So I'm gonna drill that out so I can do it from up top right here. Because what I'll do is probably run it through a firewall, loop it right over it, and I would want it kind of like up top right up here. So I'm gonna see before I complete it, but I do need to weld this in as well. And I am gonna weld that aluminum one. I'm gonna take the intercooler piping off and weld this one in also. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish welding up this last piece right here, and we'll just make sure it all fits and get that O2 bung all ran. All right guys, so as you can see, I do have it all finished up. Finished all the welds finally. See if you guys can see. Finished them all up. Got it all fully penetrated in there. So this is complete. What I am going to do before I go ahead and button this thing 100% up is I'm going to put it on, and like I said, I want to see where I want to stick this O2 bung for the AFR. It might go like somewhere right in here at the top, but yeah, I'm going to see real quick, and I'm going to have to drill that hole out, get all that ready for all the gauges coming. And I do have this V-band on, so I can leave it. I do have the turbo blanket, and I also have the exhaust strap that came with the turbo blanket. So I am going to wrap all this up, just because I would love to leave it all open, but how close all of this AC line and all that is, I do want to definitely make sure I don't melt any of that stuff. It's kind of crazy, but it's one of the only vehicles I have with AC, and I want to kind of keep it. So this is, like I said, this is all done. I'm really happy. I did figure out what was going on with these welds. I was waiting on my my dual regulator so I can back purge, and if you have any gap whatsoever in between these, you will basically, it leaks out, and you're basically messing up you're contaminating, you're oxidizing your welds. That was the word I'm looking for. So, and that's why these came out really clean, because there is no air coming in. It's like a perfect tight fit. So I do know that for next time though, which is nice. So I won't have to be just sitting here struggling. This was my very first time ever welding stainless. I'm really happy on how it came out. I do need to get some 3-inch and remake that downpipe I made for the Evo. Like I said, and that's why I got this as well, so I can redo all that. No more exhaust leaks. So got all that. I will be having a video on there soon, and I still am going to be doing a what do you call it, a ride along, or basically like a just like a little test drive video with the Evo. It is driving perfectly fine. But yeah, let me throw this in real quick. Let me measure up where I want this O2 bung, and then we'll get all of it done. All right, so I want to show you guys the downpipe fully on. As you can see, it comes over and down. I'll kind of try and let you guys see up under here. Let me grab my light real quick. All right. So as you guys can see, it clears the frame. Everything is super tight down here, and it also clears the header over here. But I was really worried about this frame, so when the motor kind of rocks and moves, it won't basically hit anything or like vibrate or anything. So that was what I was really getting at. But yeah, that's it. Now I just gotta connect this other V-band and run it through here. So that's what we'll be working on next. And this is going to be the pipe, so I'm going to have to make another one of these. So basically what I did is 10 degrees on each side, so like a 20-degree little pie cut. But yeah, from the center it's 10 degrees one way, 10 degrees the other. And I think I already mentioned this, but I did end up going and buying a bandsaw. This is the Harbor Freight one. Still works really good. No issues with it yet. The only thing is the stock blade it comes with is, I mean, it actually cut the 4-inch 3 times, and the last one I was struggling with, but I already went ahead and bought this stainless steel blade, so it's all good. But yeah, this O2 bung, I think I'm gonna put it like right, probably just as straight as I can right here, because I mean, I would like to kind of hide it a little over here, or maybe I might even do it like somewhere right here. But after I exhaust strap it, you'll just be able to see just this little bung sticking out. So I do want to get that all welded on. That way I do not have to take this downpipe off again. And like I said, I need to weld in that IAT sensor. And I'll get all that done as well. The harnesses. Just kind of like laying here. And I kind of need to throw it up behind it, but we'll kind of see. I might even go get some more wire and re-pin these longer just for the IAT. And that way I don't have to like stretch wires. I don't really like to do any of that. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the downpipe back off and get this thing welded up. All right guys, so the O2 bung is all welded up. Try to get this right to focus. It is all welded up. Doesn't look too bad. The one thing that's harder is just welding the thicker metal to the thin metal. You kind of gotta like weld up on from the thick metal and like let it kind of like drain down, and didn't add feeler wire. But like I said, I'm still kind of figuring it all out. It's all coming up clean. So yep, so this should be all done. It's all ready to be exhaust wrapped now. So I am gonna go inside, grab all the exhaust wrap it all up, just leave this kind of exposed, and yeah, it should all be good. All right guys, so we are back. As you can see, we have all of the exhaust wrap on. I'm actually really happy on how this came out. See, I got around the O2. I just put 2 wire ties on front and back. And since it's a 4-inch pipe, we actually had to put 2 of these together. So it was a little tricky, but we got it. I think it looks super clean though, as you guys can see, and I will show you in the truck. I'm super happy. I soaked it. I wet it in water. I didn't record it, but we did run down to Cars and got literally everything else we needed. I got AFR gauge, I got a boost gauge, and I got an oil pressure gauge. I got the dash 10 stainless, or like the, yeah, this whatever stainless braided line. I got an extra, what is it, 2 feet, so I can, dang, I keep leaving this thing on. So I can run it from here to here. It doesn't seem long, or like it's that far apart, but I'm just gonna shove it up over and run it all nice and uniform. What else? We got the bungs for, are the dash 10. This is for the oil pan. It should screw in, come up. Got a straight down here. I did go to Ace Hardware for this. This is I think it's, what is it, 7/16 stainless steel rod, and this is so I can make my exhaust hanger. So when I come down, make this piece real quick, there's a little exhaust hanger over here, and I'm going to use the old basically the old exhaust hanger where it sits, and use the grommet as well. That way we can take some pressure off of the back of the turbo. I need to make one more piece real quick, and basically the exhaust should almost be 100% done. That is all we have remaining as far as stainless. So, and like I said, I already have that piece still. So hopefully it's enough to come out of the side right here. If not, I'll do a little dump down for a while, and then until I can get it out of the side over here. But I am super happy on how this came out. I think it looks really clean. Wrapped it all super tight. Is when it dries, it'll kind of shrink together, or like tighten up a little. So I am going to try and get this started at the end of this video, which is tonight. It is probably, I think it's like 6:30 right now, so we'll see how far we can get. But if not, tomorrow I'm definitely starting this thing up. I still got to pop this off and weld that bung in as well. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put down the camera and just get going on all of the work. I'll bring you guys here and there, but this is 100% done now, which is great. All right guys, and they didn't have, where is it, right here, they didn't have a union, like just a straight union, dashboard to dashboard, so I had to get this little Y, and I also had to get this little cap to cap one of them off, and then I can run that two more feet of line. So I'm gonna do that real quick and button it all up. Alright guys, so I don't have my camera out here with me, but this is the little adapter plate I got, the little squish plate or sandwich plate, however you want to call it. I did have this little bung to basically block off this side because I don't have an oil pressure sensor yet for the gauge. So what I am going to do is the end of this is -4. So I'm just going to go ahead and run this because it is going to be kind of hard to get this thing kind of up, and I'll basically have to take it back out if I do put this plug in here. So I'm going to do this, and if I have to plug this off or go ahead and purchase that line. So I'm honestly kind of, I don't know why I'm kind of having a brain fart right now. The pressure sensor is -8. I think this is -4 line. So what I might have to do is get a -4 male to a 1/8 NPT to screw in the sensor on there. I don't know why I'm like having a hard time thinking of that, but that's what I'm gonna have to do. So but yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you guys before I ended this video. This is how I do have it all ran. I'm not really sure what these bolts or these spacers are for, but I do not need those. This kind of fits up there nice and perfect. But yeah, I'm gonna get this all buttoned up, and I just want to show you guys.
Alright, so as you guys can see, that is it with the plate all on and both lines going all the way up. So I like how it came out, it's pretty clean.
Alright, and so you guys can see the thicker line right here is going to be the feed to the turbo. This is 4 feet. I doubt it. It's literally probably here. Hold on. So anyway, okay, so this little one is going to be to my oil pressure sensor gauge. Whoops, sorry. This little one's going to be the oil pressure sensor gauge, and this is going to feed the actual turbo. Let me see if I can stretch it over. That's how close it is, so it's super close. So I'm gonna have to extend it a little, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys what I'm dealing with, and I just have to do, I'm waiting on my return line and the little feed line that fits in here and comes out to a -4. So that's it, and my exhaust piping and all that should be coming soon too. I'll show you guys a video on everything I ordered. So all right guys, so this is the second little piece. As you can see, I made a few down there, and it actually fits really good. It clears all the frame. I am going to put it on here in a minute and show you guys. And this is a stainless steel rod that I picked up from the Ace Hardware that I showed you guys earlier. It is going to be back here somewhere. I'm going to just tack weld that on there and bend this to like a little U, and I already have the exhaust hanger on there. And I am out of exhaust pipe. This was the last bit, and this is the little part we cut off. I was thinking about just putting this on here and it shoots down, but we were trying to smack this and get it cleared from the frame, so I didn't want this bit on there, so I just welded a bunch of new stuff on there. So yeah, I'm gonna throw this up there real quick and show you guys up underneath. And well, actually, I'm just gonna show you basically with the hanger and everything, just get completed. So I'll get to that real quick. All right guys, so as you can see, we heated it with these little torches and bent this thing to a 90 degree. Now we're just gonna cut it where my fingers are. That's the length of it. And then I'm just gonna go tack it on there. And I'm just gonna weld on this end right here so the boot doesn't slip out of it. And I'll kind of show you that after it's all done. So, all right guys. So as you can see, we do have the exhaust hanger all welded up. I'll try and zoom in for you so you can see it. As you can see, it's not too bad, but it is all welded up. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this on real quick and show you guys how it kind of looks kind of finalized. Like I said, I don't have enough pipe, so this is where it's gonna have to be for now, and I still have that extra 4-inch V-band right there just in case we need to add on. Basically, we can either go out of the side or over the axle, however, you know. Haven't quite figured out what I'm gonna do with it yet, but for now, this is what we got. So, and I'm pretty happy with it. It came out really nice. Not too bad for the first time welding stainless steel. So yeah, I'll throw it on real quick and show you guys up underneath. All right guys, So it is kind of hard to see. Clearly we don't have a lift, but so that is where everything comes through. As you can see, it all clears the frame. Let me it's kind of hard to, oh, there it is. And this is where this pipe starts. Let me twist it around. And then this pipe comes through here, and then it goes up. As you can see, it all clears. It clears up here, and then it comes back down through there, and there's that hanger on the basically the stock location. I wish I could show you guys a little. What I might do is get the wide video on my phone, so I can kind of show you guys a little wider view, so it's not so close. And I might do something with this wastegate a little later on. You might twist it sideways and do like a little side dump or whatever, but yeah, that's it. So I'll show you the video from my phone real quick, so I'm gonna hop on there. All right, guys, just to give you a little bit better of a view, that is it coming down right there. And as you can see, it runs all the way down. I think it looks really good. Let me try and yeah, guys, I'm really happy on how it came out. So that is the downpipe all finished finally. Did take a few days, but we got it. So all right, guys, so now what I'm gonna do is just get this mass airflow sensor plug kind of where I want it, plug this little pigtail in, and I already got the 3/8 NPT on the IAT sensor, and basically I might even put it here. I might put it so basically however makes it work and it doesn't stretch the line super crazy. Like I said, I would love to put it like somewhere under here, kind of more hidden, but if I have to put it right here, it's not going to be the end of the world. Like I said, I can always put it in another spot, and right here isn't that bad. And I do want it as close to the intake manifold as possible, just because that's basically, if you put it before, like I think I explained in my previous video, if you put it way over here, and let's say it's like 90 degrees over here, and it comes all through here, cools through the intercooler, and over here it's like 60 degrees, this isn't like, it's not giving you super accurate information. So I am just gonna get that started real quick. I am at 8% on my battery too, so I'm trying to finish this up real quick. I might hold off on my my pillar and all my gauges. They are all in the truck, and that'll be a little job. And I also have to wait on my drain tube. I went and they gave me a dash 12, or yeah, dash 12, and I got dash 10, so I gotta drive probably like 45 minutes down there again. But I'm gonna get this knocked out real quick, and we'll get back on it. All right, guys, so as you can see, I got the hole all drilled out, so it's all flush. It fits perfect too. Just gonna tackle that, or weld that up real quick, and then we'll be all set to go. All right, so as you can see, I do have the bung all welded in. Doesn't look too bad. It is all super solid though. Another thing I just wanted to kind of show you guys is this right here. So all of these were just me kind of testing out. Here, let me get in these are all kind of me just testing out the settings and all, like just kind of get everything right. But I'll tell you what, this stainless really helped improve my aluminum welding. As you guys can, I mean, I think that's pretty clean. So, and that was just like me, kind of a rough little pass. I still got to get comfortable. These will clearly, like this, I mean, it's super clean compared to this. It is kind of hard coming around, and the thickness of this bung is a lot thicker than the actual pipe. So it's kind of like, you got to get used to it, you know. I'm not the best at it yet, so, but I mean, it's still, like I said, this is a huge improvement. I mean, I'm really stoked on that. So it's super nice. Like I said, if I can keep practicing and get that really good, I mean, all my welds will slowly improve. Like this is just probably what, a week, 2 weeks ago, however long ago. All of these, I mean, they're still not bad, but yeah, I just want to show you guys that. I'm pretty happy on all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thrown back in and all plugged up. All right, guys, so I do have the fitting all the way in, and that's gonna be as close to the intake manifold as possible, so that should be some pretty good reading. But as you guys can see, it is super late. I know this is going to be a pretty long video. We do, like I said, we have almost everything done. Have to run down to the store tomorrow, get the oil feed done, or the return, sorry. And honestly, this thing should be probably starting up tomorrow. I wanted to get it started up on this video, but we will have to save it for tomorrow. I am going to go ahead and edit this video and complete this one. So yeah, this is going to do it for today. Alright guys, I do appreciate you going through the entire video with me. I know this one was pretty long, but like I said, I am super excited on how things have came along. It's still a learning process for it all, basically. I mean, like I said, every video I'm trying to do something new and get better at it, so these videos can be better for you guys. But yeah, as of this video, this is all the content I have. It's I think like 2 in the morning right now, so I am going to end it here. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, subscribed, like the video, and comment if you have any questions. Till next time.